Okay, as you can see, we're now out on the freeway, heading out of town. I just want to talk a little bit about how I drive and look, how I get through traffic. And what I do is I look quite a fair way ahead, anticipate or try to anticipate what the next driver is going to do. Doesn't always work. They may slow down unexpectedly. So from here, I'm sort of looking at the cars right up where that overpass is, see if anyone's slowing down. Whether I need to change lanes. At the moment it's looking quite good. So I could stay in the lane that I'm in. Also go look in your mirrors, see what's around you in case you have to change lanes. And if you know there's a car beside you, which I do now, well, I know I can't move over to the right. And there's also one on my left. So you're going to be looking at that all the time. Looking in the mirrors, looking way ahead. Now in most trucks, this one's a little bit lower than normal, but you can usually still see over the top of all the cars. So you'll then, if you see brake lights come on, just take your foot off the accelerator, or disengage your cruise control. If you happen to be on cruise control, just get ready to slow down. I'm not saying all drivers drive like this. Some tailgate. I like to try and keep a little bit of a distance. It doesn't always work. Sometimes in traffic you've got to be quite close to the truck, in the car in front, or the vehicle in front of you. Sometimes you've got to travel closer behind another truck where you can't see. So you're looking at their brake lights, hoping that they work. So I didn't see the need for that car with the trailer to just do what he did. No further down the road. He should have just stayed where he was. Now a lot of cars, as we go down this little bit of a dip, slow down. And I don't know why. It is 100 kilometres an hour. But they seem to do that. So I usually back off, try and back off a little bit so I can get a bit of power up the hill. I'm quite light tonight. So there must be a lot of bulk freight, probably from one customer. And we're going to take this exit up here. And I like to stay in the lane that I'm in, because we have to change lanes as we get around the bend. So I slow down a little bit here. Truck beside us only got a single trailer, so he got more acceleration than us. So we slow down a little bit just so we don't get too close to the car in front. And then we can accelerate into the corner. And as you know before, I've sort of mentioned before that this is a bit of a rise as you go around this corner. So you try and keep around the 95 or 100. as you're coming on, you've got to look in your mirrors, see what's coming up. Now these trucks in front seem to be doing pretty well, so we'll stay in this lane. We don't need to change into the right lane. And then we'll set our cruise control, and we can probably use that now. And we've still got a good run, there's still a good distance. We'll just turn down this radio. It's actually local. It's a local truck, because this truck I'm in now is actually a local truck that does rail containers and various other things as needed. So they've got two-way communications back to their base. So this is what I do, try and anticipate what drivers are going to do, try and read the road quite a way ahead and plan what I'm going to do. Try not to travel too close to the vehicle in front of you, because this is not always possible. If you read the road quite a way ahead, you sort of keep out of trouble. Now what I'll be doing when I go over this bridge, as you've probably seen before, there's a on-ramp coming onto the freeway, so I may have to change lanes. I'm looking in that lane, mirror. He just made the one behind slow down, so now we all have to slow down. He didn't really gain anywhere, now he's going back over in the lane he was in, so I didn't see the point of that at all. He hasn't got, just to see if I have to change lanes I can do it safely. Now this rusty barrier on the left hand side as you go over the bridge is actually art, so that's why it's all wavy, it's not falling down or anything. It's probably not what I consider art, but I guess some people do.